Hello, everybody, and welcome in. We're back today with another play of Tiny Bookshop. This will be part two for us, I believe. We're gonna get back into this. It's a very chill, very relaxing game where we help the citizens of this area find some books. We've got, let's see, we've got 15 promise. So we've got a bit of a stockpile here. Travel's a little low, but that's okay. We have 20 bucks. Start with. Where do we go? Do we go back to the waterfront square? We could go back to the cafe. Go back to the. I haven't visited the beach 3 times. You want travel? You want travel and classic? We're a little low on travel. These guys want crime, fantasy, and kids. I think we have. Go to the beach. We're gonna load up crime. Said fantasy. Kids. I think this is primarily what they're looking for. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to just load up with the 3 that we know that they want. Nothing else. See how that does. We're going to test some things today. See how this does. Whoa, you have an item with you that you can activate. Click your item bar and give it a try. We had gotten a typewriter the last time. Blank page, huh? Looks nice and pristine. Probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing just... I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. You know what? Fair. Your big debut. Get to work on your typewriter and finally start that book you always... Listen, the hardest part about writing a book is just starting. And this game just accurately showed that. That's awesome. So we're 2 out of 3 here. We're heading to the beach. Let's see if there's anything that we can potentially grab. Never know. Oh, got a new person, Anne. Ahoy, welcome to Bookstoneberry's famous. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you? Already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in here. Gosh, you're doing so well. Alrighty, I'll finish up my run for today. Here's. We have +5 to drama. Oh, there's my ball. We helped somebody get their ball back? Doesn't look like... Oh. Hey, you look like you're good at picking up stuff. My mom told me we have to go home, but I don't have all my shells yet. Yeah, ever heard of marine biology? I have. Where you study stuff from the sea, like starfish and mermaids and clams. That's why I need seashells to look at them. Science. Can you pick some up for me? Here, I'll give you my special marine biologist. Jar. Alright. Uniquely suited for seashell. That is a hard word. Okay. Collection and analysis. Well equipped. Allows you to collect seashells. 0 out of 12. Plus 2% to fact sell. Just need 12 more. Gotta help her collect some. Can I do so currently? Because we had to. Just see those. Seeing those currently. We'll have to come back and see if we can keep getting more. These folks are grabbing a lot of books. Look at that. One person got like 7 of them. Watch this for a second there. We're out of crime. We don't have the crime form. Book, please. What should I pick? I still like children's books, and I've got a soft spot for mystery. Also, I wouldn't mind something like soft spot for mysteries. This one? Oh, all right, we did it. Seemed to be a good pick for him. Okay, we're gonna have to buy some kids books, and we're gonna have to get some crime. They are picking us clean today. So I can see it. Look at this person, just got a whole bunch of fantasy. They are buying us out. So that's definitely the strategy. Just stock things that they want. Sell those. 105. Holy smoke. So we'll need to like look at what we have and where we go. That makes so much sense. Okay. Yeah, we've got to buy some books. We have plenty of drama though. No, we need travel, so give me a lot. That gave me 30 travel books. We'll do this one. It's 5. Give us a little bit of everything. Fairy tales and fables. That gave us kids and family. Okay. And we don't need the we don't need. So we need to find probably facts and travel being where we need to go. I would imagine. Let's +2 to facts. +2 to classic. 5%. Drama, fact, classic, and travel for what we currently have on. So we need to look where. Don't think we head to the travel and classic. The Cafe Liberté may be the way to go. Travel, fact, and classic out at the waterfront. Largest supermarket in roll and snap. Let's go. We don't have any money. Bought a whole bunch of books that we need. So we can head. Let's head to the waterfront. Cost us as much. Actually, it's. But I'm worried that if we go here, we have to spend money. He says we go and we see. No information. So we're just gonna kind of load up a little. Way to go. Travel down. Trying to do that, I think. We'll see. Don't know what the market does. Not been here yet. Does look like we open up though. We've got to learn some information about the market. Oh, we got a birdhouse. Safe haven for small critters where I equip +1 travel cell chance. Oh, you can like ring the little bells. That's pretty nice. You can just kind of like. Ah, we've got claws again. Some writing. You know how I told you about my band? Well, I wanted to work on a concept album while our bassist is well. It hasn't been going super well. I even took some time off of work to focus better, but absolutely out of ideas here. Like, got nothing. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. Got any ideas for me, man? About heartbreak? Nah, man. Romances. About that. I want more of a prog rock thing going on. The whole album needs to tell a story. Try recommending books he likes and talking to him. Alright, so it looks like kids and crime. Drama of everything. We're talking to the bookseller. Love to get a new mystery. Won't read it if it's super dry, though. I can't get enough of it. Novels you try? Alright, excellent. Be a good selection. Looks like everybody's kind of getting a little bit of everything. Sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I'm craving a... Okay, what it... Romance. You coming... Well, this just straight up says coming of age novel. About this. Alright. We found the keyword there. They do seem to be getting just a little bit of... off the tee. Except for fantasy. It doesn't look like I've sold any. Quite like scary stuff, and I wouldn't mind starting a new series, but I'd like to be able to read the book. So scary stuff that's part of a series. I mean... Hmm. Oh, this did. Successfully recommend 3 books in a single day. Gotta go with your gut, I guess. So we did end up selling a fantasy because we recommended a fantasy, so... It seems like kid drama... Fine. Yeah. Hot topics here. So we're drama books. Okay. Not bad for a day. A little bit of money. So this is a sell spot, so it wasn't a spend. Buy some books. Okay, a little bit of everything. Pretty good. We need crime. This is mint condition murders. Hoping all crime. Perfect. Ooh, we've got the... +1 travel book. Got some things here. You're doing some work here at the waterfront, so I feel like we go back. So travel, fact, and travel, fact, and classics. Travel, fact, and... which we have our boosts for. I don't think there's... Which that's such a crazy one to have, because the ones where we're selling crime, we're also selling... Like... but yeah, we're gonna go. Load it up. I remember Reddit. Let's see if there's anything new here. Okay, I think we read this before. So this information didn't change. Okay. Just some fun little... Working again. Look. House here. That's about all we can see is like the lighthouse. The lighthouse, this lonely tower lights the way along Bookstony Burrs. Challenge unlocked to the lighthouse. Place that we'll have to go at the dawn. Yeah. Who's a good... Not... Oh, yeah. Let's see if there's any... That's so cool that this is kind of like interactable. Kind of click on things. Get into stuff. Recommend. Talk to Walt here. What you got, Walt? Square buoy. Got a globe. Each different locations you visited in the past 7 days, you get a +2. I'd want to like collect everything for sure. Oh, we heard you helped her clear out a shot. I'm sure she did that. But you know, maybe you can also check in on her from time to time. If I know she'll have a hard time letting go. Always been that way ever since. We've sold 20 books to local sailors. So we got a stamp thing. Retirement is the best. I could really use something with a political message. I quite like historical settings. So, political, philosophical. To society. I mean, feels historical, but a political. I do like that this doesn't put like a look through here and try to find. No, I think this one might be the best match. Ah, okay. He liked the historical side of it all. People kind of jogging it. But we've got Tilt here. Give you a word of advice. You'll probably soon gather some regulars. Will always return to your shop and who like that. My experience, they always greatly appreciate if you can about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby or that their birthday is coming up. I recommend writing these things down in your. Harper is celebrating her birthday soon, and you know how important birthdays are at that. She'll be delighted if you get. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I will fill in the important dates I can remember top of your top of my head. So yeah, so we definitely need to like be looking into. You can also check out our time. Bees and death, dying, mortality. Uh, bees. I like bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bees are so smart they can tell the time. Hey, something. A book about bees then. Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Gosh. Okay. Oh goodness. All right, she needs a recommendation. What do you have for me today? I love that whodunits are having a comeback in a serious, sophisticated literature. Classics. We have sophisticated literature. Not necessarily. Uh, the classic seemed to have done the trick, so we'll go with it. Look at this. Look at this. They're cleaning the shelf out. Holy smoke. Hey, I'll just take one of everything, please. Like, okay, I'm cool with that. Type more. Back. Looking at our book supply, we're a little low on classic. And let's see, a little is vintage kids books, miscellaneous fiction, and a lot. I say we just go for the used book. Let's see what we get. A bit of everything. Did get a good chunk of drama. Take that. Let's take a look at our journal. Throw the dog a treat. I don't think we have treats. We could head over to the cafe, sell travel and classics. Always head back to supermarket. Houses. Flea market on Sunday. What if we... Let's go back to the beach. That'll be our third visit. We need fantasy, crime, and... Fantasy, crime... Off our shelf. We're gonna do crime. We're gonna do fantasy. Sir. It's on the bottom where the kids can read. Huh, let's do it. Let's... Back at the beach, we need to look for any seashells that we can. Got our stamp there. That person ball back. Like, hey, oh. They keep losing their ball. Like, all right, 7 out of 12. So I shells. Have to look for Klaus as he comes. Okay, you looking for? I see something with space travel, distant galaxy, far off empire. The good stuff. All right. Let's see here. Stuff out in space. Do we have any? I have anything space-wise. Um, don't think I have anything. Could be this one. Wasn't a good one then. Didn't have any space things, you know? It's always a rough one. Sometimes you've got it, sometimes you don't. Not the end of the world. Best. Quite a few kids books. 4 kids books, 3 fantasies. No classics. Listen, classics weren't on the recommended list. Dreadful Weather. I'd love to read something classic. Quite like the feeling of your book. Also a fan of the. Oh boy. Have anything classical? Something hefty. Love how this is 211 pages. Thick, right? But this was 980. It is a heftier book. Try that one. Trying to sell this book, guys. Nobody wants it. It's too hefty, I imagine. Harper. Summer holes are the best. My parents wanted to go somewhere on holiday, but I said, you can go without me then. I didn't want to sit in the car all day. In Bookstonebury, I can just take my bike to the beach. All my friends are here. I'd miss out on all the best jokes if I would have. There's only one thing we're missing for the summer. Sand. Gotta sell 15 fantasy at... Oh, and more fantasy books above, will you? Certainly do our best here. Need your help. Looking for something magical or super. Alright. Let's get out of the kids' book. Magical. Black magic. Alright, this might be it. Oh, right up her alley. Recommended her a good one. We have sold a lot of kids' books. A lot of crime, not a lot of fantasy. Sold 10 kids' books. 5 fan. Not too bad. We're buying all these books from, like, the Yellow Pages, right? Like, their garage sales and stuff like that. We're just buying their books and reselling them back. Let's take a look here. Kids' books are at 24. Got a mixed book bundle just for $5. What do we got in here? A little everything. Not too bad at all. We have seasonal here. You get an additional 2 seconds and plus 2% customer. While equipped, negative 15% to classy effects. Daily. Plus 1 recommendations. Let's look. Could go back to the beach. Be able to fill in the seashells. Do some crime, kids, and fantasy. Head to the beach. A lot more fantasy here. kids' books. They were asking for classics. Put a few classics on, just in case. Let's just see. Only adding classics because it looked like there were people. Shells here. Like a little sand castle has appeared. That person fall back again. All right, we're 9 out of 12 shells. I don't see any more. Perfect weather for a new book. Like historical settings. Also, I'm not put off by outdated. So historical. I mean, was this like it? I think. So we've got 9 out of 12. So we'll have to come back. Any shells that we've it was a multi visit. I'm bored. I need a book. I am intent on reading a play. I'm not the biggest fan of academic books. Do you have anything like for my little sister? I don't have any drama here. Play could be within our classics. Poetry. So I necessarily think that's Syrian drums. I mean, perhaps. Yeah. All right. Didn't have any stage plays. Had poetry. Hey you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? Don't I finding the fantasy. Sold 1 out of 15. Word, I need it. Not doing as solid today. Huge sci-fi nerd, and I want something with a lot of pages, but don't give me romance. I hate those pesky love triangles. Okay, let's see. Sci-fi nerd, a lot of pages. in for sci-fi. This 360 pages. All right, there we go. Mind blown. We did it. One good recommendation today. We'll take it. Five out of 15. It looks like the day's kind of starting down. Right. 5 out of 15 isn't bad for a day. We're gonna have to come back anyway for shells. Slowly working down the beat. We are going to the flea market tomorrow. Still have a pretty good book collection, so I don't want to spend it going to the market is so not today. Okay. In that case, let's go back to the beat. See on the classics up here. See how this potentially does. I feel like not a whole lot of kids books on. Let's see. All right. Got myself. But let's see how we do. Open up and we'll grab some more. Found all. Sell some books. Where are the sellers? Okay. Bit of a hurry. I can't deal with a dull book right now. I also have no use for old, outdated books. And that counted towards our fantasy. Hey, you know what? Birthday related? Hey, what? How did you know about that? That's no big deal, you know, just the best day ever today. Summer birthdays are the best. We can picnic at the beach. I get to have as much ice cream as I want. No, I mean, it gets it. Well, my parents did say I had to wait after eating before I could swim. But I'll forgive them this time since I'm almost a grown-up now. Anyway, nice of you to say hello. I would offer you some cake, but we already ate it all. Sorry. That's such a kid thing to do. I'd give you this, but got no more. Hi, hello. I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature. Bonus points if it's from this century. Partial to... Alright. Adult. Okay. Try. Right. That worked. There's another fantasy book sold. 10 out of 15. Okay. Getting there. What did you... What a week, please. I need another whodunit with a fascinating detective after the few all-time favorites. Some of these, like, I'm reading and I'm just like, man, I would love to, like, read this. Do we still have the detective one? Okay. Takes him into as he tracks a serial killer. So what about this time? There we go. I feel like some of these I need to like write down and like actually read my. So interesting. All right, we're definitely boosting the wallet here to go into the finds. Let me know if you guys have any book recommend. You're seeing any that like pop up, but we can suggest to folks. Yeah, I know that definitely. Right. We're heading into the flea market. No, we need kids' books. Still doing relatively. So, to the flea. It's the flea markets. Fact, crime, and travel. Fact, crime. I'm gonna leave a few on the bottom. We have 3 that we can do. Fact. Got a few classic. So a little bit of everything else, the 3 main ones. Let's see what the to on. Up. Let's take a look. We have a copper jug. 50% to plant effects. 3% danger when daily expense. A toy doll. That looks terrifying. Absolutely cursed vibes. 10 out of 10. When someone doesn't take a recommended kids book, you get plus 5% to fantasy sale chance. -2 to all other book sales chance. +6 to spooky effects. -3 to electrical effects. While equipped, +3 to... That just... I don't know if I want the cursed baby doll. You've got a microscope. It's going to give you +1 to fact sale chance and +3. Okay. So those are some scary things. Selling your cursed doll. Bonjour. We've got the painting of a tower, +2 to fantasy sales. View of Bookstone Bay. Travel. Got a nightshade. That's got the lighthouse +2. Neat. I like that color. And then I think we go with the one that's going to give us some fantasy. We'll start with those two. Got her here. She's selling all the things that we carried here for. Fits 8 books plus 2 to daily expenses. Step ladder. We have a step ladder effect. Plus 4 seconds and preparation. Side. Okay. Ah, quick, I need a hand. We've got a sickly fern. Given to us by a customer who would rather go unnamed. Plus 2 to classic, sale chance plus. Look, you've got to keep this all under wraps. I know I just dropped a massive fern in front of you, but it's technically not mine. I stole it. I swear it was a rescue mission, though. Someone left it at my uni over the break with art, so I couldn't exactly leave it there. Right? Totally, sure. Thank you. I knew you did it. Well, I'm sure it'll be in better hands. It fits in perfectly. Gotta go now. Oh boy. Got Fern in the shop here. Doing some shopping. He needs recommendation. Here on research, my favorite sci-fi stories are ones on other long read. Alright, so we're in if I it. Don't think I do. I mean, Lost Continent, Atlantis, you know, that be. Oh, that ended up being a good fit. All right. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought of retirement yet. Let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council, organize events, outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or expo. Still, nothing compares to the hustle and it's also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever. As soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your. Oh, she. Okay. What do you have for me today? I tend to like books with unexpected twists, and I usually go for twins. Outsiders were my all-time favorite. One in crime. This one. maybe about this one? Go. All right. I like their little like hopping around when it's a good pick. Oh, we're racking up some crime books. Wow, you really collected those shells for me. I sure did. Thanks. But I don't really like marine biology anymore. I'm gonna be an astronaut, and they probably don't even look at shells. Keep them. Okay? Have fun doing science with them or something. Now I gotta go talk to the turtle I saw over there. This kid. Oh, let's talk to Klaus. Can I talk to him? Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. Need to figure this out, or I'll keep letting the band down. Hey, I heard that nonfiction here is good. I tend to read. Let's. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. By the way, look what I found. I scored some really cool records at the stall back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some songwriting. Now let's hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, all right? See ya. Neat. Classics, some travel. Crime's been a big hit today. We sold 7 crimes. Fact is catching up. So any drummer or any... Kind of curious, do we buy the cursed? I mean, it's unique, right? We'll buy this one as well. 4 out of 7. Look at that. Just love that so much. All right. Head on out of here. Crime and kids books are a... Buy some of these. We'll get 27 crime books. Like it. Let's check out our... We can paint. We've got a new color here. White. I like that. Pops that. Okay. Able to go. Take a look at what we've got. Got this painting that hang up here. I like. The fern do. +2 to classic sale. Gives us a plus. This just looks terrifying. We put the creepy doll out. The creepy doll scares me, guys. Not gonna lie. It's a little scary. But why don't we just kind of... I'm sure you're just like, what if we did put the... What would happen? That's an excellent question. I think we should find that out for... I agree. Let's go back to the... See if we can't finish off stamp here. We need to head to the beach. It's here. For the beach, we're looking at Fantasy Kid and Crime. Yeah. Kid. Crime. We're gonna put out facts, out a few drama, out be another. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that color. I like that. Let's see if there's tab today. Seashells. Let's see. All right. Fingers crossed that we've not. We could also do our typewriter. All right, I've got the perfect chapter idea for a book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually alien? Huh, what do you mean that it's leading specific? Oh, you're being pretty bossy. But all right, I guess I'll revise by tomorrow. All right. Need your help. Okay, we're looking for. Want something with a romance plotline, and I can always fantasy romance. Catching Fire with romance in it. Be the best bet. Out this. Really? When did they even fall in love? She's already in love with him at that point. You've missed the whole ending of the... She realizes she loves him and she freaks out because he died. Spoiler alert. I thought that was an excellent recommendation. What the heck? This was rigged. No, we need to sell fantasy. I need 3 fantasy books sold. Right, we've completed it. We sold the fantasy books. Gotta recommend. Looking for something with a quirky investigator, and I go for a tragic investigator with a tragic story. It's 393 pages. That seem light. I mean, this one is 462. So really, yeah. This one, right? Cleaning up after confident. Oh boy, have you seen our sand castles? I have. So 15 books from the fantasy selection. Jason, Ophelia, and Sasha making the cool castles in the world. Yep, I told them how to do it because I know how. Be an architect when I go. It's all going way too slow because we don't have enough levels for. Hey, you're an adult, right? You can get us some, but you probably need. Here you go. Harper's Castle donation. Collecting for a good cause. A book is bought +1. There, you can collect some and then you can get a shovels. Okay, hold on a sec. Are they taking donations or are we paying out of every book? Alright, we'll help them fund for their... kids out. Fantasy... dollar for them. Kind of caught us at the end of the day, so she didn't do too much. Did well. Alright, anything that we need to stock up on? We need kids' books. Adult favorite? Here? Dramas. That was not did. Have to come back and see. Let's take a look here. Working on this kids crime. Up some stuff here. Okay, we can head back to the beach. See what we can do. Didn't sell any of these down here, did oh, look at their sandcastles getting bigger. Oops. Nobody can steal our pretty impressive. What else that we can over here? Ball again. There's a thing for how many shells we collect. That's just a fun thing that we can interact. Books here. You recommend? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I want something short and sweet, but facts don't want to hear them. Short and sweet. Facts. Let's find what we have that's. for 1,000 pages. That's gonna cut it. Physics for babies. It's 24 pages. Finally, something short and sweet to read. Honestly, I don't know how much shorter that could have gotten. I'm going to hit the typewriter really quick. I have to read about them ever again. Pretty interesting. Didn't even know I had so many B facts memorized. Your big debut. Hey, book. His room. Want to take it your very first. The bees. This stack of paper can be turned into a real book. Bound to be an fact book. With one final clacks of the keys, the typewriter fell silent. Broken. No. Changed its stats on us. Become an author. Okay, so you had 3 choices there. You chose the bees. You guys may have to try out the other 2 and see what option it gives you. Sadly, we now have a break. Hey there. There you are. I wanted to talk to you if you don't mind. Look, embarrassed for getting involved in my... Sure, it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. Although it looks really good there. Maybe I did make a good choice. I have to admit, I was feeling a little reckless. Oh, you know, I function best on routine. I have a long break of uni, so I'll fall apart. I don't know. National. Fine. Yep, all good. Once my plant science classes start again. Anyway, all of my friends are gone for the break, you know, fancy. That's probably why I can't stop battling. Leave you to it for today. Yeah, see you around. Oh, got a book right. What should I pick? I'd really like something with folklore elements. I'm a fan of books. Cat. Let's see what we've got. This is the second installment. Fan of this. Oh, better luck next. My bad. Like, it's the sequel. I figured second installment, you didn't have that one. Silly me. Too easy. Wrong. That happens. Right. Finished up our sales for the day. A little bit of money. Got one that's $0 here. Give us a little. This one's only 10. Gave us a little hodgepodge. Little ins. free manuscript in your shop. Gives us a little +1 classic, +5 to speed. Okay. We're slowly filling up with like everything bought here. Do we go back to the beach? Perhaps. Travel and classic, we get back to the cafe. See if there's anything new here. Cafe wants travel and just in case anybody fancies. I got the cafe. For this video, this may be the last day that we do. Got a book recommendation. Looking for something magical. Oh, already finished. Something magical. This one? Right. Okay, easy first. The water fountain. We're selling some books, but her donation's not going. It looks like we can only get her the donations from. Ah, you must be the person Till had told me about. Selection of classic books. Good to see you've come well prepared. I'm Miriam DeBoer. Welcome to my cafe. You should know it's been family owned for about 200 years. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our writers to revolution all men. But surely you've done your own research into this town already. By the way, I have to get back to my cafe. Need some inspiration. I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature, like something world. However, I try to avoid pretentious books. Okay. So, a must-read classic, fantasy world. This one. Right. Excellent recommendation. Good. Oh, it is doing the donations. Never mind. I was just missing the little sound pop up there. We are making money. Look at us go. It's gonna have shovels for days. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're about halfway to her sandcastle fund. We're a little low on kids' books. What I've kind of picked up here is that, see how this is like colored? Kind of tell. You've got like quick color reference. So this is going to be kids' book. Got a majority of kids. A little fantasy in there too. That. So yeah, so if you're wanting to do like a quick look, this will get you in the right spot here. I think that's more like the. So 1 fact book, 10 classic book, 1 kid book, and 8 travel book. 50s. So, yeah, a little bit more to see there for Tiny Bookshop. I hope you guys are in. This is very relaxing, laid back game. Absolutely enjoying it. It seems like there's some story here to unfold for us as well. Some interactions on their own like little storyline. So if this is of something for interest and you're like, oh yeah, I would enjoy to dive into this, check it out on Steam. It's available now. Full game is out. So hope you guys are enjoying it. We'll revisit this one again. But yeah, thanks for being here. And I will see you all in the next one.